Shout out to Dope Yola. Well, let's go over to Catalyst TV. Make sure to go subscribe. Okay, so this was interesting, right? So
right now, and then
all right, we're about to release the results. I don't know how to go live.
Invite to join.
Hold on, here we go. No. Oh, here we go. We got Nate here. All right. Here we go. We're live. Are we on? We're live, right? We got it figured out. All right. So we're live on Instagram. Obviously, whoever's not on, we'll see you later. But we ran all these tests, being fully transparent. I wanted to bring on the man who ran the tests that are sitting on my desk that will be announced shortly, and get the detail from him so I don't butcher this. But Nate from Bel Costa, tell us what you did, how we did the test, the authenticity of the test, and all that good stuff.
Hey, Elliot, how you doing, brother? And yeah, that's happy to help fill in the gaps right there. Hey, everybody. Real quick, let's just kind of cover what we're looking at here. This wasn't the full panel. We're just looking at pesticides. Now, when we run pesticide tests, there are a couple of things that we're going to be focusing on. We're looking at two different groups, chlorinated and non-chlorinated. We're looking at two different instruments that we need to run those different groups of pesticides, and we ran that full. So anything that's on the California panel that especially has been brought to light recently with regards to that recent LA Times article and all of that fun stuff, all of that stuff was run. So everything had been dropped off. We brought it into the lab, photograph.
Wait a minute. Sorry. Okay, sorry. This is what I should have shown first.
Catalyst is going to start testing our own shelf randomly. Yes, we are going to spend the money to make sure that everything that we're carrying is clean and test free of fucking pesticides and other contaminants. And we are going to give it to trusted labs to make sure that is the case. And if you pop fucking dirty, you're banned. That's it. I don't give a fuck who you are, right? And at the end of the day, look, this is hopefully a teachable moment for everybody, but we can't be selling fucking dirty product. Now, to be clear, we've never had anything test dirty on our shelf, never had a recall batch that was on our shelf. We have no knowledge of anything that ever tested dirty on our shelf. That's it. We need to make sure, if we're all about the customer and we're trying to do the right thing, that what we carry is safe. So look, this is a fucking message to every single brand out there. I don't give a fuck what new SOP you need to do to make sure that you hit our shelf clean. But at the end of the day, we're going to do our own fucking testing, because we know the DCC, despite the $135 million in licensing fees, is trash and is not going to clean this shit up. And I can only speak for Catalyst, but our motherfucking shelf is going to be clean, and we're going to enforce ourselves. And although we're short on resources, we're going to use resources to make sure that everything we fucking carry is clean. I hope the rest of the industry follows suit. Again, only the private sector ever solved the fucking problem in this industry. That aside, it's super important to me when we put the fucking Catalyst name on it, that the consumers can come in and know that it's safe and clean product, and the brands better fucking get it together. Again, the past is the past. I'm not going to guess the chain of custody and relitigate all that. Everybody gets one fucking mulligan. But here forward, we will be fucking testing. And if you pop dirty, we're going to fucking ban you. And if you pop super dirty, you're fucking banned for life, and we're going to fucking blast you. That's it, man. We're all about the customer. We're here to protect them. That's our fucking duty. Our fucking name's on it. That's the SOP going forward. All brands, you're all put on notice. We ain't trying to fucking over-police the industry, but come on, bro. Bring your product in clean. And by the way, I don't give a fuck about THC. That's a victimless crime, and it's fucking white fucking lie, and everybody's fucking doing it. I'm talking about testing fucking dirty. It will not happen on a Catalyst shelf. Weed for the people.
Okay, so now that you have that context, so that, and then, okay, and so,
but we got the
pretty much to go through this.
Here's the test here. I'm gonna hold it up just so you can see it's a legit test. Off the press, who knows? They chose us, but guess what? We're testing our own shelf. So this is plug play. Here's the test here. I'm gonna hold it up just so you can see it's a legit test. Nate ran below the acceptable levels, but Plug play, happy to fucking go live because whatever.
Has to say best samples.
They're tested. West Coast Cure, pass.
Also passed. Connected
Alien.
Worked with Connected Alien Lab, worked with them forever. They have so many levels of testing to make sure that their product is safe. It's uncanny. I can't speak highly enough as to.
Okay, so West Coast Cure, I think they're doing everything right now. I think they're crushing it in terms of doing everything right. I do think, though, the fact is you got fined $3.2 million. I mean, like I said, let me get that, Like I said, I think that over the last couple of years, everyone's starting to get their shit more in order. Hopefully that happens. West Coast Cure, I think is doing that now. In this year, you can see that, they tested clean.
To those groups.
The Backpack Boys, everyone, almost everyone tested clean, I believe, on this. Now, like I said, whatever you want to say about, Elliot, for the most part, I mean, he's an incentive, right? He's worrying about the customer. So the fact is he's had to now take this into his own hands to a certain degree, which is pretty crazy, but that's what it is. Right now, let's go back here. So this is what I want to show you. So I think at first, if Ellie was to continue to do like the system where he just did in that video where, he has Bella Costa, like the person Bella Costa lab just come and like read off, oh, tested clean. And there's no like checking on it. There's no like third party checks, checks and balances on it. Then I personally think that wouldn't be a very transparent system. Right. But when I heard this new system that he wants to implement, I actually was like, this actually could work because it checks everyone. So let's go. Let's watch this here.
Yo, want to announce a groundbreaking SOP that Catalyst is going to put in place to make sure the industry is clean and that the bad actors are weeded out. Look, what we did today, shout out to all the brands. They tested clean. It's reactionary. We did it as fast as we can. The SOP is going to be this. Man, I had a great conversation with SC Labs, been talking to all the fucking labs, right? All the well-reputable labs. What we're going to do is blind testing. When product comes in, before it gets to the shelf, we're going to continue to test the shelf. But look, that's reactionary. And just so people have confidence in it, we're going to move it around, right? But when product comes in, we're going to select product for testing to 4 different labs. And none of those labs will know the results of the other labs. And therefore, if there's conflicting results, we're going to figure out why there's conflicting results. And if the lab that sent it in is sending in dirty material and saying it's clean, and all 4 of those things pop dirty, and at the end of the day, it's way over, sorry, that lab is getting blacklisted, called out. It needs to be to kick the fuck out of the industry, the end, right? If it's within the variance, look, we'll be reasonable about it. If there's a disagreement between the labs, we'll figure out how that came to be. The other issue that we're going to tackle is this banned list or non-banned list of DCC substances, right? I'm open to look at that. I need to know more. I'm learning the science.
So he's referring to the stuff like, for example, STIIIZY, right? STIIIZY, it's not banned yet, but it's not good at all for you. It's so
on it, but that's something that we want to address, whether it be through marking product a certain way or not another way. If it doesn't ban your product, maybe certain product gets marked one way and certain product gets marked the other way. But what I've come to realize here is the way to clean up this game, the power is in the shelf and the power is with the retailers, right? The labs don't have any real power over it, right? At the end of the day, they probably have reverse power. Half the story breaking is the frustration of labs that can't get any business because they're not cheating, right? And I'm super glad everybody passed today. That doesn't mean that the entire industry is clean and that there's a bunch of labs that are good actors. So what we're going to do is we're going to root out the bad actors. And the power in the end, in all humility, lies with the shelf. And we're in a unique situation that we could use our shelf power to clean up the game and make sure what separates the legal market from the black market is that our product is safe and tested by multiple labs. And look, the DCC ain't going to do it. The labs don't have the power to do it. And we're going to have a diversity of labs such that we know what we're putting on the shelf is clean. And look, my motive is real fucking simple. It's weed for the people shit. We want to know that what we're selling is clean. I didn't get in this business to sell dirty fucking product. I'd rather put a bullet in my head. The end.
That's Elliot. Shout out to Elliot. So yeah, I do too. He's a good dude. So wow, they passed. So LA Times. So this is the thing, right? Did they pass? It looks like they passed, but you know, like I said, I think that if they did pass or they did, it doesn't. I mean, I like the system that Elliot proposed here because it's a system of checks and balances, right? It's if you know they're going to send the same testing to 4 different labs or 5 different labs, and you can't bribe all of them, and it's gonna start to root out people that are bad actors. And so I do think that this is unfortunately the situation that needs to happen. Um, and so do I think that the LA Times was completely BS? No, I don't think it was completely BS. Do I think that it was fully accurate? I don't know. Who knows? I would personally say I trust Alex from week to week, but I do think though that it's not showing the response to Jay Cures. That probably could have been like the full tight seal on it. Whatever. Point being is that I think that the system moving forward that Elliot proposed is by far the best that I've heard so far. Then again, like I said, it's still privately being done. It's still being done by just one company right now, or maybe more, hopefully. But it's not. It's still a huge problem. But guys, this is just a complicated. This is a complicated situation for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not complicated in the sense of there should not be pesticides in any of our products. But I mean, if you look around in America nowadays, I mean, it's really tragic. I mean, like Monsanto or just all the processed foods, right? I mean, we're fed poison daily. I mean, like whether it's I got an addiction to chips. I love me some chips, and I've gotten better about holding off on them. But just like I mean, I look around and all the food that's available. I mean, it's toxic. It really is, and we've been smoking weed that has definitely had heavy metals in it, pesticides in it, and this is one of the things that at the very fucking least, if we're gonna get legalization, come on guys, this is one of the main things that's actually beneficial when it comes to legalization. Let's just be real, right? But yeah, guys, really appreciate you guys for rocking with me here on this one. This one was a long one, man. We almost hit we're about to hit 2 hours here. Man, shout out to X, by the way. We're going strong on X. We got 182 people, by far the most on 182 people on X, 61 on or 70 on 2 YouTube channels. Big shouts out to everyone on X. Big shouts out to everyone on YouTube. If you guys aren't following me on YouTube or are not following me on X, go follow me, guys. The links are down below in the description. I'm going to be doing some giveaways soon. I still owe someone. I owe someone a giveaway. I owe someone a box of elements. By the way, if you were watching this, hit me up again. I need to, I think I know who you are. I need to hit you up and send that over to you. My apologies, but we are doing some giveaways over on X. So guys, make sure to go and follow me over there. It's LMCX Luke. We're going to be giving away full boxes of elements, unopened, some Zaza. Even got the full box of ethereals. We got a bunch of dope stuff. We're going to start doing a lot. We're going to pick back up the giveaways. We got the elements. Man, we got some other stuff as well. Is the UK included? I'm thinking we do. Yeah, the UK is included. Yeah, the UK is included for yeah, definitely. I also am like planning some trips out there soon. I really want to get out there. I got a shout out to the UK. I got family over in Manchester, London, Leeds. So, I want to go over there, see them. And then also got to throw some events here. But yeah, guys, appreciate you all. I know I need some Vibes papers. I know. Where's Burn? Where? Come on, where are they at? Where are they at, Burn? Or whoever got them for me. I love it. Yeah, guys. Make sure to follow us, subscribe, all that stuff. We're actually gonna start to do some events here soon. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna do events in Cali, Washington, New York, and then Texas, I think, are the ones we're planning right now. So where the swishers at, bruh? I don't know, man. Here's another box. An open box. Shout out to Yuzu Forest, by the way. The homies over at Yuzu. But yeah, guys, thanks for rocking with me. This was an interesting one. I got to get running here. What's your guys' thoughts, though, on everything? Yeah, the LA Times was a false flag. I don't know. It could be not. Yeah. By the way, too, we got a bunch of homegrown content. We got a bunch of content coming out on the Retro Tech YouTube channel. So if you're into breeding, genetics, history of genetics, cultivation, go over there and subscribe. The link's down below.